As I've already stated in a previous video, I read for a degree in English, so you've probably already guessed that I have an affinity for English, and so anything to do with English, such as writing and reading, I wholeheartedly love. When I was a child, there were two books that trumped all others. These books weren't fiction books, myths and monsters and castles and princesses, although those are some of my favourite books. The two books that trumped all others when I was a child was the dictionary and thesaurus. Is that weird? I recall a moment in childhood when I fell asleep reading the dictionary in bed. I think that's pretty weird. Definitely uncommon, I would think. I don't know what it was, but I think I just loved, as a child, and even today, I think I just loved words. Finding new words, discovering their meanings, listening to how they sounded when spoken, and of course, just using them. Even to this day, I have on my bookshelf a paving slab of a dictionary and a relatively, well, a much smaller thesaurus. While I'm eating dinner, you'll sometimes find me just casually, as you do, flicking through a thesaurus, just doing a little drive-by, picking up those new words and adding them to my vocabulary. One of my favourite experiences of finding a new word relates to that famous film. I think you know the one, the boy with a lightning scar on his forehead. As I've said, I think we all know the film I'm talking about. Well, the fourth film in the Wizard franchise had a scene whereby the pretty, smart girl was stood on a bridge talking about her paramour, and she smiled quite embarrassingly as she spoke of him. But there was a word she used to describe him that at the time I didn't understand. And that word was loquacious. I remember being momentarily perplexed, then excited by the prospect of learning something new. So, I rushed over to my dictionary, found the word, learned the word, and then routinely repeated the word day after day to add it to my vocabulary. And to this day, I still remember the way in which I discovered the word loquacious. So, just a short tale today. If you've got a strange favourite book, or just a favourite book in general, let me know in the comments so I can check it out to see if I've read it. If I haven't read it, maybe I'll read it and let you know what I think. If you have a favourite word, or a favourite way in which you have discovered a word, again, please let me know in the comments. With that being said, thank you for listening.